What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Driller. And welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK review, the show from February 27th, 2019, still in Phoenix, Arizona, with Vic Joseph and Nigel McGuinness as your commentators. So we get the opening match of Tyler Bate versus gentleman Jack Gallagher in a very good wrestling clinic that they had. Wrestling holds, wrestling submissions, like what Drew Gulak and D. Brian Pritchard did. And these crowds loved it. They loved it. Unlike the crowds from Charlotte, North Carolina, from 205 Live, when D. Brian Pritchard and Drew Gulak were doing that too, they start chanting, "This is boring." But this one, the crowds from Phoenix, Arizona, they appreciate this match. They appreciate how these two were wrestling each other, were wrestling holds, wrestling counters, some chain wrestling. They were putting a wrestling clinic here. It was a good match. So there you go. And then this was a finish. This was hilarious too. So they're going for rolling pins. They train pins every time. And then finally, Jack Gallagher got the better. I mean, not Jack Gallagher. Tyler Bate got the better of Jack Gallagher, and got the win. And Jack Gallagher was like in shock and everything. And then he walked away, and that was it. I guess we'll get a rematch of these two. If we do get a rematch, awesome. I can't wait to see these two have another wrestling clinic again. Then we get to the NXT UK Performance Center, where you see Travis Banks there, and you guys see a couple of guys too there as well. That they're basically working, rehearsing some matches and everything. Basically doing some techniques and everything. And then also, Jordan Devlin attacks Travis Banks because guess what? It's a feud that these two guys cannot, get away from each other. Something that the WWE failed to do with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. But here on NXT UK, they're showing how it's done. And other wrestling, not just for NXT UK, but also for NXT and also for other wrestling companies, they show them how it's done. WWE main roster, no continuity of that whatsoever. So obviously they got a pull apart from the things too, and it's gonna lead to something. Obviously, it's gonna lead to something. So we'll get to more of that. It's gonna be developed more of that when we get to it. But yeah, they're showing how it's done, folks. Then we get to Walter, basically showing some highlights of Walter about what he's done on NXT UK so far. Pretty good. We'll get to Walter later on, by the way. Then we get to Nia Samuels, basically showing her highlights, and it's all about the Neela Samuel show. So yeah, not much to say about that, But yeah, I like her though. She's pretty good in the ring, and she got the similarities of Victoria. All they gotta do is pull the gimmick that Victoria had in WWE. But I doubt they'll do that. But we'll see. But as of right now, it's all about the Nia, the Nia Samuels role. So, and we'll see who she's gonna be go up against too. And yeah, they're pushing her very good so far. First they have her just being enhancement talent for a while, and then all of a sudden they have her win matches, and she's gonna be something here next to UK. So we'll see how that develops. Then we get to Eddie Dennis. He talks about what happened with him after what happened with him against Dave Mastiff. And he said he will come back, and he will come back more vicious, more violent, more aggressive, and all that, and we'll see how that turns out. I would love to see a match between Eddie Dennis versus Walter somewhere down the line. I want to see how they match together. Speaking of Walter, we get to Kassius Ohno versus Walter. Match itself pretty good. They went back and forth. Kassius Ohno was getting the better of Walter. Walter was showcasing how he could get some better offense against Kassius Ohno. And good storytelling in this match pertains to Kassius Ohno weakening Walter. And then in the end, Walter gets the better of Kassius Ohno in the end of the match, gives him a powerbomb and gets the win. And yeah, Kassius Ohno, how his physique is, it's not the best physique, but whatever. Walter, he gives him a nice powerbomb move and gets the win over Kassius Ohno. So yeah, I guess Kassius Ohno is not on NXT anymore. I guess he's going to be wrestling for NXT UK now. I don't know if they think that's what that's what's best for him and all that. But I don't know. We'll gotta wait and see how it develops more about what direction they got for Kassius Ohno, since they had no plans to go to main roster anyways. So then we get to Ligero. Talks about how Joseph Connors talked about the last time that he said that Ligero got lucky when he beat Joseph Connors. So Ligero says next time he's gonna show him that it wasn't luck, and and the match is gonna be determined for next week. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Still not sure about Joseph Connors yet, folks. I know they're pushing him as a big deal and everything, but I don't know. To me, it's not working out. It's not working out for me, and if it's working out, if anyway out to see how Joseph Connors is, it's whatever. But I just don't see it. I mean, he's not that bad of a wrestler. I just don't. He's got the that dark sinister look, basically. It's just not clicking with me yet. Maybe if he has a one good match in WWE, which I haven't seen yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Then we get to 1-2, which is Oney Lorcan, Danny Burch. They go up against the grizzled young veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake. And it's for the NXT UK Tag Team Championship. And this was a damn good tag team match. You got some false finishes from 1-2 over James Drake, and James Drake was showing me how good he could be in this match. I mean, he showed me he already showed me before, but yeah, there's some that showing me something in NXT UK, unlike Joseph Connors. But yeah, but in the end, the Gibson Young Veterans as gained the win when
I had a feeling.
I'm trying to remember what tag team move they did.
Do you want to play?
I don't remember what tag. I trying to remember the name of it that they did, that James Drake and Zach Gibson did, to Danny Burch basically. It was almost like a toss it to a cold breaker. But anyways, Gibson gets the win over Danny Burch. So yeah, so the Gibson Young Veterans are your winners, and still your NXT UK Tag Team Champions. And again, a damn good main event tag team championship match. And I want to see more. I want to see more of the tag team division NXT UK to develop for a bigger platform, unlike the main roster. The main roster is going to try, but at the end of the day, is this man is not going to care about it anyways, because he was never a fan of tag team wrestling anyways. But yeah, there you go. Talking wrestling for NXT UK from February 27th, 2019. Three matches. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. Just like for NXT for this week, 7 out of 10. Same thing with this one, 7 out of 10. And that being said, I'm done. Thank you all for watching. It's Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets.